Number one. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my growth and my physical health. I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring the best in myself and in others. I intend to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never be abusive or offensive. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys, we're going to just we're going to jab the head. We're going to go jab and right back. And go. And go. 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 And go. All right, now we're going to start. We're going to jab to the body. When we put jab to the body, we're going to bend our knees. Not going to just punch down like that. We're going to bend our knees and do a jab still at head height. So that or drop my knees, punch straight my head, right back. Let's do it together. And go. We don't want that super low, just a little bit. And go. Go. Wait, which our other hand do that? Try to get rid of the back. Yeah. And go. One more go. All right, guys, now we're going to go jab, cross. Archie, we're just going to go jab. We're going to go jab to the head, jab to the body. We're going to watch me go straight. So look at that. See ya, right back. And go. See ya. Go. See ya. Go. See ya. One more, go. See ya. And pause for 1 second. So, we should probably be on right hand, right? We want our shoulder facing towards our reflection in the mirror. Look at your mirror, or look at your reflection in the mirror, and then have your left shoulder facing straight towards your reflection. All right, guys, back up. And now we're going to go head, body. So we're going to look at see ya. Let's do it together and go. See ya.
Body, head. Hands are up, good solid guard. Left hand throwing the punch.
All jab, so all with the left hand. And go.
Jab to the body, jab to the head.
Go.
So left. Left hand. Just your left hand, for sure. Your other left hand.
Now we're going to go head, body. So we go
front hand.
Jab, and body. So look at that. Do it together and go.
So head, body. There you go.
We don't want our back to bend. We want our knees to bend a little bit. And go. Go. One more, go. All right, guys, now we're going to go body, head. So watch me first. So we'll go like that. Do it together and go. And guard it back up. Go. Go. Two more, go. One more, go. All right, guys, good job. Now, we're going to do one more combination. This combination, you can jab the head, jab the body, jab the head. So watch me first. Together and go. Go. Sometimes that means go. 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 And go. Oh, well, here, let's go down. Yeah, don't worry about it. And go. One more. Make sure your hands are up in guard. Go. And time, guys. Great ball. Here's elbow knee crunches, just as we did earlier this week. Remember to go slow down, pull your elbow knee. Fire. Yes, but energy and injury. Remember, we don't want our legs touching the ground at all. Keep them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over, push-up position. I want you to keep it on deck of everybody. Remember, whenever instructor tells you to do something, you should respond with yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And 1. Good.
Nice push-ups, Jonah.
3.
Good job.
4.
Thanks.
And last one, go.
Nice, Anthony. And then right back up, quick, back to your feet.
Our self-defense now, we're going to review our wide right hand and our push, and we're going to learn something new too. So first off, the wide right hand. Now, face forward, remember, when we throw our big wild right hand up. So we step with our left foot, step in, and we block. Do that with me and go.
So step left, block left.
Right back up. One more time, go.
Step left, block left.
It's in our forearm.
That's it, be sure.
Blocking is there, red. All right. It's now we have a palm strike in. I'm just watching first. So look at that. Yeah, then right back. Remember, the palms go straight forward. You see they're punching us and their arms out to the side, their bodies go straight in front of us. All right, let's do it together and go. Yeah, right back. And
Block and then
go.
palm. Block, palm.
All right, now after the palm, we're gonna grab, knee. So it'll look like this. Just watch me first. Yeah, yeah. Let's do it together in position. Yeah. And go, step, block, palm. Correct. Knee, right back to guard. And position.
Block left, palm right, knee right.
And go, step, block, palm.
Block, palm, grab, knee.
Right back to guard. Position. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple times out now. So position. Yeah. Go. Step, block, palm. Grab that knee right back to guard. All right, in position. And go. And position. Go.
There you go. Nice job, Bashir.
Right back. All right, one last time. Go.
Hands are up, right back to a guard. Anthony, hands up, body sideways.
All right, guys, now we're gonna push. Remember, the push is somebody stepping in, trying to knock us over. It's not like you're just giving us a little shove. You're stepping in, doesn't really matter, trying to knock us over. So, first thing we're gonna do is step back. We step back with our right foot, and we go. Put our hands up and out. Be clear. We step out, we step back, up and out. Do that with me. And go. Clear. Right back one more time. And go. Clear. From here, bring your hands to your chest and shove them right back. We'll switch your guard. All right. We'll switch your guard. All right, let's do it again. And by your side.
So
Step back, clear.
step back,
Shove.
clear,
Switch your guard.
push,
All
and
right.
hands back up to your
down.
cheeks.
One more time.
And back to position.
Go.
Step back, clear,
Push right back.
push,
And hands right back down.
hands back up.
Couple times out now. And go. Step back, clear. Push. Step back to your guard. And set. Go.
And then push.
And go. Good. And set. Go. All right, guys. So from here, we're going to move on. We're going to learn something new today, actually. We're going to learn the wide right hand.
Tackle.
We're going to learn how to do what to do some type of tackle. We're going to imagine like somebody, imagine like this is somebody. I'm stepping in and I'm trying to tackle them like that. That's what we're learning to defend against today. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to use our hands and put them together. Put your hands together. And we're going to imagine we're putting them on the person's shoulder. So if you're stepping in like this, we're taking our hands and we're putting them right on the shoulder. So put your hands on the shoulder. We actually want to be straightforward. We don't want to be the side like this. We want to be straightforward. Almost into the body. All right, we did. Now we're going to hop back with both our legs at the same time. So it'll look like this. Right back. Almost like you're shooting your head straight out. Let's do it together. And go. Shoot out. And go. Shoot out again. One more time. Shoot out. So start back up in the middle of the square. I want to do that a couple times out now. And put your hands on your shoulders and shoot out. Remember, guys, it's actually a couple more times. Go. And go. Right, hop back up. The middle of the square. Actually, put it on the front of the square, the very front of the square. So, you know that most of you, it's not just doing a hop like this. Imagine if your hips, you think that your belted, are kind of pushing back behind you. Instead of just hopping like that, I'm pushing my hips out while I jump like that. Don't make our legs really farther back. The idea is we don't want them to grab our legs. That's why we're doing it. So do it again. Put your hands on their shoulders and crawl out. Good, nice, Anthony.
Hands on your shoulders. Hands are down, like you're pushing off their shoulders as they step in to tackle you.
All right, start back up. All right, guys, do that one more time. And then we're actually going to add on right now. So we're going to step, or we're going to grab, we're going to crawl out. We're going to from there, we're going to fire a knee straight ahead. Remember, there's big vertical. So we don't want to throw a knee like this, or anything weird like that. Think the knee should be straight ahead of us. All right, let's do it. Grab, crawl, knee. Right back and sprawl again. Knee. One more sprawl. Knee. All hop back to the, actually hop to the center of your row. We're gonna do this one more time to the back of the foot. And so hop to the front though, we're gonna move to that. So hop to the front. Hold it forward. And grab your shoulder. Crawl. Crawl. Knee. Good. And keep pulling up. Crawl. Remember, shoulder, you pull your legs and push your hips out. Shove this in the middle. With this hopping like this, I want to keep my hips are going out like this. That way it's even big for the middle of my left knee. And a couple more times. Go, crawl, knee. Right back. All right. And one more time. Go, crawl, knee. All right. Hop back to the center of your square for me. All right, guys. Now from here, we're going to work on a better way to cover for our bump. So then it's going to come into the look at me. We're going to work on how to protect ourselves from that. We're going to take our hand, we're going to elbow up almost at a 45-degree angle. That means up like before mine. Do what I'm doing. A little bit closer to your head. All right, guys. So the reason we're doing this, we want our elbow out a little bit. We don't want it straight forward like this or all the way back here. We want it right into that 45. The reason for this is if somebody's throwing a hook, it's going to be hard to hit you because their hand might hit your elbow or your elbow might hit your bicep. It's just better to protect. So, everybody do your ready stand and flat hook. Remember, put your hand right under your ear, or right on your ear, right on your temple, right up here. And right back to your guard. And go. And right back to your guard. Go, lock. And right back to your guard. Go, lock. And right back to your normal guard. Lock. And right back to your guard. And block. And right back to your guard. Block. All right, guys. Now after you block, I'm going to throw a jab right away. So I'm going to block my lead hand and jab right away. So look like that. Block, jab right back to my guard. Let's do it together and block. Jab. All right. Remember, we're throwing our lead hand. Well, I blocked the lead hand. Block the lead hand. And jab. Right back to your guard and block. Jab. All right, guys. Block. Jab. Remember, jab straight ahead. You go a block. Your hand back to the guard, then throw the jab. So you go like this. That's a little hammer. It's not really a jab. Like strap. Bring your hand back to your guard and then throw a jab. Don't just go like that. And go block. Jab. Good job. All right, guys. Now let's try it on the other side. So I'm gonna block my back hand. My back hand's gonna block. Same way we're doing it. We see it. Block. And we see it. All right, Jordan, make sure your elbows at 45. A little bit more close to your more. Good. Yes, nice. Yes. All right, guys. And now throw your hook. Right through your drop. And block. Cross. Block. Cross. Block. Keep blocking, keep blocking. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now cross. Right. And block. Cross.
Let's see it, guys. Right hand's blocking. Left, both hands should be up.
Cross.
Block first and then fire the right hand.
And block. Cross. Good.
And then fire the cross.
Block. Cross. And time, all right, guys. Drop back down. More elbow knee crunches. Don't worry.
And time, close enough. Everyone quick stand right back up, yes sir. And everyone set. Courtesy. Relax stance, hands right behind your back. So let me review that self-defense with you guys again really quick because we need to add a little bit more energy. Keep in mind, this is like somebody's throwing a wide right handed. Nate, I'm coming hard with this punch. You just kind of block like this and then knee like that. Is that going to be effective? No, they're coming in to strike at you. You have to block strong, right? So let's try just that block part. Everyone's going to get a neutral stance. Position. So now when I say go, you're going to step forward with your left side and block hard with your left hand. Ready? Go. Step forward, block strong. And position. And step forward. So everyone watch my left foot steps in as I block next to strong. Ready? Go. Block strong. And position. And let me hear, yeah, ready, position. That's energy, good, ready, block. And position. Again, block, strong. And position. Ready, block, strong. Position. Relax hands for a second. Also, as I block, I want to keep my elbow bent. If my arm is straight and I block, it's going to slide right underneath and still get to my body. So I'm going to keep my elbow bent so I can stop that straight. Does that make sense?
Yes,
All right, show me again. Position. So step from the left, block, strong, go. Is your elbow straight or bent? There you go, good, Anthony, much better. Position. And again, go, step, block. And position. Now we're going to block and we're going to palm at the same time. So instead of it being 1, 2, it's going to be 1, right? Let me see it. Position. And go. Yeah, block and palm at the same time, elbows bent. And position. Again, go. Yeah. Is the elbow straight or bent? Which one? Yes, good, Graham. Position. And go. Block, palm. And again, position. And you get more energy, ready, go. And position. One more time, go. And position. Now we got on the knees, so everyone go block. Block palm. And now we grab and we flutter the knee. And then right back to guard. Or don't stand. If you give up the back, they can take it. You always keep facing the opponent, right? Position. And step forward, block palm. And now grab in the knee, and then you're right back to guard. And again, position. Step forward, block palm. Grab knee. And then right back to guard. Always back to guard. Because what if I did the move and it didn't work? And I have my hands down, right? If I just tried to knee somebody first, they tried to punch me. So do you suppose they're already pretty mad at me? You guys think, are they pretty mad at me already if they're trying to punch me? Right? I don't know why, but they are for some reason, right? And so I've been defending myself. I block, I palm them, I knee them, and do you think that they might come back swinging at me again? Yes, they certainly may. So should I like knee and then drop my hands? That would be what one of my instructors used to call a recipe for disaster, right? I have to make sure I block palm, I knee, and then I get back with my hands up. I have to expect that they're going to come back punching at me. Let's do it again. A couple more times. Ready? Position. Let's get nice and strong. Ready? Block palm. Yeah. And now show me a strong knee. Yeah. And position. Do it again. Block palm. And then grab knee. That's it, knee. Position. One more time. Block palm. And then grab knee. Back to guard. Good. Now let's do the same thing with the push. So I'm coming up, I'm pushing you. I'm mad at you enough that I want to push you hard. So you're going to clear and you're going to push back and get your hands up nice and fast. Right? Let's see. Ready? Position. Walk through slow with me. Step back. Clear. Now push strong. And then get right back to guard. Always back to the guard. Body sideways. And position. And again, hands in between. Clear. Push back strong. Good. And position. Do it again. Step back. Clear. Wait. Push back strong. All right. So now as soon as I say go, you're going to go. Chia. Ready? Position. Ready? Go. Clear. Push. Back to guard. Position. Again. Go. Clear. Push. Back to guard. Position. See who I hear with some energy. Ready? Go. Nice. Much better. Hands back up. Where's the hand? Where's the hand? Position. One more time. Go. Awesome work. And then set. Perfect posture. Shoulders back, chin up, light straight ahead. Totally still. And courtesy. Nice work, team. So Mr. Kester is going to take you through some awesome boxing drills on these targets. Really cool drills. Super high level stuff. Right? One of my instructors shared this with me from one of his friends who's like a professional boxer. So worked really hard at this. Can you guys do that? All right, who's going to be the hardest worker? All right, let's see. Quickly, get your gloves. Go. All right, good job. And Mr. Kester, here, all yours.
All right, guys, let's get while you got to put your gloves on. So first drill we're going to do is we're just going to throw our jab. Jab the head. Actually, you can double up.
Yeah. Right away, head and back.
All right, guys, we're going to go jab the head. And we're going to we're going to bend our knees, remember, we don't bend our back, just our knees, and jab the body. One more time, we get that. Heel, right back to your guard. Does that make sense? Yes, sir. All right, guards up and go work. Yes, sir. All right, guys.
All right,
and
see, oh,
time.
no, maybe not.
All right, guys, now we're gonna throw our jab to the head, a jab to the body again, but then one more jab. Actually, we'll jab the body, jab the head. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but opposite. So I'm gonna bend my knees, go body, and go bend, right back. So it'll look like that. Yeah, right back. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, up forward.
Yes, sir. See it, Zoom team, body and then head. Where is it, Bashir? Left hand, left hand. So here, watch. I'm here, and it's my front hand is throwing the punch. So I'm going body, and then I back up high. Body, and then back up high to the head. Front hand throws the punch. Let's see it. There you go. Both of them with just your left hand. Just your left hand. So your front hand. But punch right at the screen. Or at the camera. Yeah, but stay sideways. Stay sideways, look. So I stay sideways like this. Low and then high. Low and then high. Yes, there you go. Much better. Keep it going. Yes. Well, not too low, like your belly.
And time. All right, guys. Now I'm gonna do head, body, head. So I'm gonna jab to my head or to my opponent's head, and then I'm gonna bend my knees, jab to the body, and then stand back up, jab the head. So it'll look like this. Right back to my guard. All right, guys. Guards up. Face towards the target. Then go to work.
See, gentlemen? Body. Yes. Let's see it, Bashir. Head, body, head. Right hand stays by your cheek. Nice. Good. Also, as you bend your knees, watch how I bend my knees. When I do this, I'm going to bend my knees forward more than outward. So instead of going this way, I want to go here. My knees bend forward as I go to the body and then go back up, right? Head, bend knees forward, and then back up high. Let's see it. Closer. Bring your right knee. Well, there you go. That's better. Bend the knees forward, forward. They shouldn't go away from each other. So they should just, there you go. That's it.
And time. All right, guys, switch your stance to your right shoulder to face towards the target now. Now I'm going to turn my jab, the head, and the body. So we go, right back to my guard. But wait, who can answer this question for me? We'll turn my hands like inward. I can use it right around here. Anthony, can you tell me? Exactly, your first two knuckles, the big two knuckles. Make sure even if your boxing goes on, hit with these two knuckles. All right, remember, jab the head, jab the body, start up, forward.
So you hit Bashir. So put your there. Your right foot's right in the front. Keep your right foot in the front now. Yes, there you go.
And done. All right, guys, now we're gonna throw our body head. So, I'm gonna right side forward still, and drop the body, and then adjust the head, so a little bit like this. Feel, and forward. Yes, sir. Inside, one more quick round. So we're gonna throw our jabs to the head, our jabs to the body, our jab to the head. Don't do that. Feel, and forward. Yes, sir. And done. All right, guys, you're gonna be face towards your partner, and high five your partner to the target. Let's face back forward towards the end position. Set and curtsy.
And everybody relax, hands bring back. So since the beginning of the year, we've been talking about living your life by design versus living by default. I remember at first we talked about creating our victory list, what achievements did we have last year, and then we talked about dreams, dream big, as many dreams as you think of, start putting timelines to them. Last week we talked about having measurable results in reasonable time. Yes, very good. And now this week I want to explain to you that sometimes when you have goals, when you have something that you're working for, you'll have some people that are what we would call naysayers, meaning that they say that you can't do it. No matter what the goal is, they'll find reasons why it can't happen. And sometimes they're very well-meaning people. They might be people that are very close to you, in fact, and they just really want what's best for you. They don't want you to be disappointed sometimes. And sometimes your frame of reference, your experience, shows something different than what you're working for, right? So a good example would be when I knew my family that I was going to do martial arts for a living. There was somebody inside my family that they said, you can't do martial arts for a living. The instructors don't even pay their staff. They just get them to teach for free, right? Which I told that person that I'm going to be on staff and they're paying me this much money. And then they were like, well, you can't do it for a living. Karate instructors don't make any kinds of money. You can't support a family or anything like that being a karate instructor, right? And I think I've done pretty well over the years. And the person had my best interest in mind, but the reality was his frame of reference was that he did do martial arts when he was younger, and his instructor wasn't a very successful person, right? And I know who his instructor was. He was a great martial artist, but didn't understand how to run a martial arts as a business, right? And so he ended up not being able to do very well because of it, and his school closed many different times, right? And so that was his experience. So he only had a very small level of experience. And I was fortunate enough to be around people that understood how you could do martial arts for a living and be able to be successful at it, right? So it's important to understand that somebody might say, well, you can't do that, and they're looking out for each other, but it's just simply that they don't have the experience to understand how to do it, right? Many times when they say that you can't, it's that they just don't know how. And once you figure out how to do it, then you can overcome whatever obstacles are in your way and you can accomplish the goal. This is where this week we were talking about listen to the negative people, but just don't let them make your decision. Because when they say, hey, you can't do that, right? Or a good example would be when I hurt my foot, there's been other injuries I looked at me first, and I have family members that say, well, how are you going to teach martial arts now? And I say, that's a great question. How am I going to teach martial arts now, right? And how did I teach martial arts? That class Mr. Kester ran the majority of, right? I just got to tweak a little bit of what he taught you, right? I didn't have to teach the class, I just had to watch it and help out a little bit. I have a day class, a fitness class that's running. I haven't taught it for 6 weeks, but it's still been running because I have somebody else running the class. So when they said, well, how are you possibly going to teach like that? I said, that's a great question. How am I going to do it? And I went to work on figuring out how I'm going to make it happen. And so I overcame the obstacle, and now here we are teaching classes, right? So remember again, when somebody's an naysayers, when they're negative, say, you can't do that, you can't do this and this and this, say, huh, those are great questions, right? Don't look at them as absolute. Look at them as questions. Change it quickly to instead of, you can't do this, think, how can I do this? And you'll always come up with the answer, right? Make sense? Everybody relax hands, loud and proud, as a dedicated student of martial arts.
As a dedicated student of martial arts,
I will live by the principles of black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt:
Modesty,
modesty,
courtesy,
courtesy,
integrity,
integrity,
self-control,
perseverance,
and indomitable spirit.
What is the goal? Black belt, excellent, sir.
Neutral stance, sishay,
Yeah.
set, courtesy, out.
Impact martial arts, Asa.
Nice job, guys. Nice work, Zoom team. Let me have Mr. Jonah.